All right, I always get nervous when I first start my video, but that's okay because that means I still love doing this. So whew. Hey, it's me, Naturally Z, and welcome back to my channel where I do feature my natural hair journey as well as my fitness journey at my current age of 55 years old. So anyway, welcome back to my channel, and yes, I do feature my natural hair journey as well as my fitness journey at my current age of whatever it is, and right now it is 55 years old. I like to show you guys my actual workouts, and I do have goals on the fitness side, and those goals are to lose weight is to try to lose weight, lose fat, and tone up. But since turning 50, my goals include even more objectives, and those are to maintain my bone density, improve my coordination, my balance, and my flexibility. So these are key goals that someone in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and on need to incorporate into their fitness goals. It's not just about losing weight, losing fat. It is also about maintaining your body, maintaining your bone density, maintaining your coordination, balance, your flexibility, all those things. I like to show you guys my journey because I want to represent women in their 50s, women of color, being black. Yeah, just show you guys that there are women out there in the internet world, such as myself, pursuing their fitness goals. So I like to encourage, inspire, and motivate. So if you guys like a channel like that, please make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. I will continue to post. So this particular video, sorry, I just had a slice of pizza. Okay, I guess you guys don't really care, but anyway. Yeah, so this particular video is going to be about my fitness, and I just want to give an update. I looked at one of my old videos. And it was from my series of how to be a fit black woman. The last one I did was about 5 years ago, and I gave some advice, and specifically what did I say? You forget shit. Specifically, I advise that women in their 50s need to get into strength training, and also give information about focusing on compound exercises. So that is what that video is about, and that was when I was 52 years old. So now I'm 55 years old and soon to be 56 in November. So I wanted to just give a little update to that last video, and also give an update on my fitness journey as it is right now. Yeah, being in your 50s, it's tough. It's tough. But I do have the discipline. I've always had the discipline. And just to give you guys an idea of my background, I grew up playing sports all my life. Up until college, I was always involved in group sports. I played basketball, I played volleyball, and I carried that into college, where I had a full scholarship playing basketball at UC Irvine. And in that period, I actually injured my knee. I injured my knee to the point where I needed to have surgery. I tore my ACL, I tore my meniscus, I tore the major ligaments in my left knee, and so I have been dealing with having a bad knee over the years. I had my surgery like in my 20s. So I had it over 30 years ago, and so I've been having to work around having a bad left knee, because over time my knee has deteriorated to the point where I definitely have arthritis in the knee. My ligaments are loose again. I know that I'll probably have to have some kind of surgery in the future. I'm not sure yet, but I am avoiding it at all costs. So after I graduated from college, I continued to work out. Started off with a lot of jogging. I used to jog 6 miles a day. This was back when I was in my 30s. And eventually I had to stop because my knee could not withstand the heavy impact of running. So I had to find something else to do, and what I liked to do back then was cardio. Cardio was my source of losing weight and staying in shape. So since I couldn't do any more jogging, I moved on to spinning. And that is where indoor cycling, basically. I did that. I became a spinning instructor, and I used to do that 5 days a week, teaching 4 to 5 times a week, as well as doing the class myself. So that was another way of me being able to maintain good shape, maintain low fat, and be toned, was with that cardio. And so I would do that, and I would lift some weights. But I mainly relied on my cardio for being in shape, losing weight, losing fat, and toning up. And that worked for me in my 20s, my 30s, and even in my 40s. Just to give you a description of my body, I am 5'10". I weigh probably around 185. I've always had as my goal weight 165. I actually achieved that a couple of times, but for me that is a hard weight to stay at. And 180 is like my normal weight. This is how I view my body. I guess I would probably say I'm on the big side. I have big bones in the sense, not on the upper body, but the lower body. I have big thighs, I have big butt, and I have hips. So for me, cardio had to be a part of my workout in order to maintain my weight. I am not one that could just rely on lifting weights. If I lifted weights, I would be a much bigger person. So I have to combine cardio and strength training in order to have a leaner type body that I am looking to have. So this, coming up into my 40s, cardio worked. I would maybe do an hour to an hour and a half of cardio every day. I love working out. I love doing it. And it was something that I was used to. Get into my 50s, next thing I know, I'm still trying to do the cardio as my main source of being in shape, getting in shape, losing weight, losing fat. And my body was resisting it completely. I felt like I was gaining weight despite trying to work out as much as I did in the past, and used to be able to have my body respond to it in a positive way. Well, now, being in my 50s, my body did not respond to me just doing cardio. I had to figure it out, and so I looked up why my body's not responding to the cardio anymore. And I find out that as a woman reaches menopause or goes into menopause, your body changes. It does change, believe me. It is true. So for me personally, having gone through menopause probably about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, It was not a big deal. It wasn't a shock. I didn't go through anything crazy. It just felt like my body was becoming rounder. I wasn't able to lose weight. I wasn't able to have that lean look with just cardio. Areas of my body became rounder. I have more fat. I have more fat around my chest. I have more fat around my belly. I have more fat around my thighs and my hips and my butt. And so, come to find out, this is normal. This is normal for a woman in her 50s, especially after you hit menopause. And this was something that was normal for me, and there was nothing severe that happened, or there wasn't anything that I felt the change. It just happened. And so in order to combat that, I have to start thinking differently about how to get in shape. Before, I used to think I can out-exercise a bad diet. That's how I pursued my fitness goals from my 20s into my 40s. I'm going to out-exercise a bad diet. And so what I have to change now is that this no longer works for me if I want to be in good shape. I have to now combine eating healthy with also strength training and my cardio. I don't need to do as much cardio as I did before, because physically and mentally I can't do that same amount of cardio that I did before. At the most, and the reason why I can't do that is because of my bad knee, and I also have a bad Achilles, and also I'm just older and I don't have that type of stamina anymore to endure doing an hour of cardio on a bike. I can't run anymore. So I have moved on to doing short aerobic type exercises where it involves interval training. And interval training in the sense of short, quick periods of aerobic exercise combined with a resting period in between. So I have taken up jumping rope as well as doing sprints. And I do the sprints in the grass, in the park, and I jump rope outside. So those are my sources of cardio. And mind you, with those sources of cardio, with my jumping rope, I do at the most 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes, where I will go 30 seconds jumping rope, 30 seconds break, 30 seconds jumping rope, 30 seconds break, for a period of 20 to 25 minutes. And with that, I am getting my fat burning achieved, as well as I'm getting my heart worked. I'm working with my whole body, also helping with improving my coordination, my balance. So jumping rope hits a lot of different areas when it comes to getting fit. And that's what I like about jumping rope. It is very, very tough. And in fact, one of the things I have to do is that I have to warm up into jumping, because when I first start, I feel like my whole body is stiff as a board, and eventually my body will loosen up and I'll get the rhythm of jumping rope. So that is something that I have been doing. And then on the strength training side, I gotta be honest with you, I have not been in a gym lately because of COVID-19 and the lockdown. I'm not going back into a gym until we get this COVID-19 under control. So I have to rely on doing my strength training at home. And what I mainly do is body weight exercises that are geared towards yoga, where I'm holding my body weight, such as with squats, with planks, with dips. And now moving forward, I'm actually trying to be more focused and incorporate more strength training with lifting weights into my workouts.
A few minutes later.
Alright, so my battery went dead, so I am back on. Anyway, so what I was saying is that moving forward, I am going to focus more on strength training. I'm still going to do my cardio, but also what I want to incorporate and focus on getting better is with my strength training, because that is something that we women in our 50s really need to focus on. It's not the cardio, it is the strength training. That is going to give you the body that you are looking for, as far as if you're looking to be more toned, if you're looking to burn fat, if you're looking to improve your bone density. You really need to focus on strength training, and that has not changed from my last video about how to be a fit black woman. So that has definitely continued to be the focus when it comes to getting in shape in your 50s. But I've also decided that I have to make some personal changes to see some changes that I'm looking to do. I've been saying for the last 5 years I've been having this channel is that I want to lose weight, lose fat, and tone up. I haven't really lost a lot of weight. I have stayed pretty steady where I'm at, and I'm not sure exactly how much weight I've lost because I haven't weighed myself in 3 years. I refuse to weigh myself because I used to be on this kick about having to weigh myself. Well, I think that's changed now, and I am going to start weighing myself again. But I'm not going to do it on a daily basis. I never did that. I would do it on a weekly basis. I'm not going to do that, but I am going to weigh myself once a month, and I'm going to get started soon, and I will show you guys when I do that and actually how much I weigh, because it is something that you need to have an idea of where you're at in order to achieve the goals that you're looking to achieve. So if I don't know where I'm at, how am I going to get where I want to be? So that's one of the changes I plan to make moving forward. Another change I plan to make is I'm going to keep a journal. I'm going to keep a food journal, and that is something I think will help too, because as we get older, it really does matter what you eat. You are what you eat. And if you don't eat right when you're in your 50s, it will show on your body. Back when in my 20s, 30s, and 40s, when I used to eat at Carl's Jr., I had my Taco Bell and all that, it didn't show. I would just out-exercise my bad diet. But now you can't do that in your 50s. You actually have to also focus on what you're putting in your mouth as well as how you are working out. And those are two key things that we really need to pay attention to. So in other words, if you're looking to lose some weight, get in better shape, tone up, feel better, you have to know what you're putting in your mouth is helping you with your goals. So the number one thing you need to focus on, or I need to focus on, is putting more protein, more clean protein into my diet, as well as lower the amount of carbohydrates, as well as lower the amount of processed foods, and lower the amount of sugar. And this is a way of being able to help your body get into better shape. But another thing I also have to focus on is the amount of calories. That's where my food journal will come into play. I need to know how many calories I am putting into my body, because I've never counted calories in the, I don't want to say never. I have not counted calories in the last 5-6 years. I don't count calories. I just have tried to eat healthy. I've tried to eat a healthy breakfast, healthy lunch, and a healthy dinner. I feel like I can get into better shape, and that's what I want to do. So yeah, since the last video I made when I was 52 and now 55, physically I think the changes to my body is that I feel like my chest has gotten bigger. I have a layer of fat around my stomach and my hips and my thighs. But this is all normal changes that it occurs to all women, especially in your 50s. And I'm just trying to combat those changes and be the best representation of myself that I can be, and so I am focusing on things that I can change in order to possibly help me get into better shape, and those are my diet and also workout wise incorporate more strength training. So that is pretty much it. I don't know if I have anything else to say. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update on my progress and my journey, and let you guys know that I'm still on this path. I haven't posted many videos of me working out lately. This morning I did jump rope. I didn't have time to do any strength training because I had to get back here for a 10 o'clock meeting at work. So I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do, but I did do something. Yeah, so I just want to give you an update on my fitness journey. And again, I have not been posting a lot of my workouts lately because I just haven't had time. But I have been working out. I still work out 5 to 6 days a week with either jumping rope, doing sprints, or riding my spinning bike. Strength training, I'm doing a lot of body weight exercises, and I've just started back into lifting weights again. I wasn't able to for a while because I hurt my shoulder, and now it's finally better, so I'm getting back into using my dumbbells. And what else? Oh, and on the weekends I still play paddle tennis, so I'm very physically active, but I realize I cannot out-exercise a bad diet. I really need to concentrate and focus on improving my diet if I want to make the changes that I want to make to my body. So that is pretty much it for that. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you appreciate my honesty. Again, I am not an expert on being fit, but I can show you that there is someone like myself out there really trying to do the work and has her ups and downs, and I will let you know when I have my ups, and I'll let you know when I have my downs. So yeah, so if you guys like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Questions or comments, make sure you post them below. And if you guys have any certain video ideas you wish for me to make, post that below and I'll see if I can do it. And if you guys like my channel, please subscribe to it, and I will continue to bring you guys more content about my natural hair journey as well as my fitness journey. So until next time, this is Naturally Z signing out. Peace. Alright, see you later. I thought I had some water. Yeah. And drink your water.